We've been living in the limits of a 66 world, watching the pages of the story get furled. A truncated record, a frequency trap, walking through life with a hole in the map. But the council of man cannot hold back the tide of the ancient secrets they try to hide. Enoch and Jubilees are calling our name, and the heart of the people is catching the flame. It's unreal how he orchestrates the path we're on, from the deepest dark to the break of the dawn. A pattern in the numbers, a code in the light, waking our spirits and giving us sight. We're moving through the 22, complete organization, making all things new. It's the light of revelation, the perfection of the word, the voice of the restoration finally being heard. From the system of 66, we're breaking away into the 88 victory, the dawning of the day. Letters where the cosmos began, the blueprint of heaven, the higher plan. 22 chapters in the final scroll, the restoration of the body and the soul. 22,000 standing in the gate, the consecrated servants who refuse to wait. With a modern day Levite, stewards of the sound, building the sanctuary on holy ground. It's not just a community, it's a divine design, where the frequency of heaven and the earth align. We're exiting the jurisdiction of the gray and the cold, entering the kingdom that was always foretold. One heart, one vision, one biological key. The truth is the frequency that sets us free. We're moving through the 22, complete organization, making all things new. It's the light of revelation, the perfection of the word, the voice of the restoration finally being heard. From the system of 66, we're breaking away into the 88 victory, the dawning of the day. The victory is here, 22. The mission is clear, divine communication, totality, restoration. I stand in the full authority of the 22, of the 88. The movement has begun.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
Oh, oh, oh. The door is locked, the record's clean. Moving out of the hallway, out of the scene. The ground is purified, the vision is set, but the friction starts when the feet get wet. You made the call, you took the stand, now you're walking through the proving land. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul, take up the sword. Prepare for the testing, prepare for the trial. The friction is evidence of the extra mile. It's the law, the spirit, the way to the goal. Prepare thy soul for the story to be told. Old habits knocking like ghosts at the door. Legacy systems don't live here no more. They try to pull you back to the old frequency, but you're holding the line for the world to see. Don't be surprised by the weight of the test. It's just a tempering before the rest. The record is perfected, the frequency is high. No more justification, no more living a lie. One continuous loop, the infinity sign. With thorough protocol, crossing the line. Now it's at the spirit, the way to the goal. Prepare thy soul for the story to be told. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul, take up the sword. Prepare for the testing, prepare for the trial. The friction is evidence of the extra mile. It's the Lord of Spirit, the way to the goal. Prepare thy soul for the story to be told. Sirach 2, verse 1. The service has started.
the work has begun. Stand firm.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
In the quiet of the morning, before the stars were named, he looked upon the chaos and the order was proclaimed. He didn't choose the many, he didn't choose the vast. He looked into the record, to the first and to the last. He saw a seed of Jacob, a remnant for his name, to pull them from the hallway and out of all the shame. And he said, I have chosen you from all the seeds of earth to be my holy people, the record of my word. I'll sanctify the seventh, the day of perfect rest, and you shall be the synod, the people who are blessed. From the labor to the longing, to the stillness of the soul, he's making us his portion, he's making us his whole. It's the tempering of the spirit, it's the standing in the light, separated from the nations in the middle of the night. He sanctified the moment, he set the day apart, to write the ancient wisdom on the tablet of the heart. It's not a burden carried, it's a sanctuary found, where the rhythm of the Father is the only holy sound. The weight of the stand, the peace of the hand. The seventh day is a fortress, a high frequency wall, to keep us in the presence, to keep us through it all. Not by our own striving, but by the choice he made. The covenant is written, the price has been repaid. And he said, I have chosen you from all the seeds of earth to be my holy people, the record of my word. I'll sanctify the seventh, the day of perfect rest, and you shall be the synod, the people who are blessed. From the labor to the longing, to the stillness of the soul, he's making us his portion, he's making us his whole. The seventh day, the perfected record. I am his, and he is mine. Pull over and just be.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
Wherefore have ye left the high, holy, and eternal heaven?
You were dressed in the light of the morning star. You saw the throne from where you are, in the high and the holy, the timeless space. Before you fell from the throne of grace, you had the keys to the infinite gate, but you traded the crown for a heavy weight. You stepped out of the frequency of the Most High to walk in the dust and watch it die. Why did you leave the eternal? Why did you step from the light to trade the peace of the heavenlies for the shadow of the night? You left the high, you left the holy for a
Yeah, you were spirits of flame, untouchable and pure, in a kingdom where the foundation is sure. But you looked at the earth with a darkened eye and left the glory of the upper sky. You stepped into the hallway of the flesh and the bone, forgetting the sound of the holy throne. Now the question is ringing through the ages of time: why did you leave the mountain you were meant to climb?
It was high, it was holy, it was eternal, but you chose the lowly. You traded the record for a temporary dream. Now you're drifting away on a broken stream. Why did you leave the eternal? Why did you step from the light to trade the peace of the heavenlies for the shadow of the night? You left the high, you left the holy for a world that's bound to fall. Now you're standing in the density, answering the call.
Come back to the frequency.
Return to the high, leave the dust to the hallway. Reach for the sky.
Enoch 15:3, the spiritual tribunal.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
The world is screaming loud, trying to pull you in, to the noise and the pride and the race to win. But there's a quiet frequency, a rhythm in the soul, a way to build a kingdom and keep your spirit whole. Don't let the ridiculous systems make you move too fast. Build it on a rock, so the work is gonna last. My son, go on with your business and meekness. There's a power in the humble that the world calls weakness. But the higher you climb, the lower you must bow. Let the peace of the wicked be your armor now. Go on with your business, let the work speak loud. Moving in the meekness, rising above the crowd. You're building out the pantry, you're clearing out the land, with the blueprint of the ancients held within your hand. You don't need the spotlight, you don't need the praise, just the favor of the Father for the rest of your days. A gentle spirit is a fire that the system can't put out. It's the frequency of certainty in a world of doubt. Greater is the man who can rule his own heart than the one who takes a city but is falling apart. Stay in the hallway, stay in the light. The meekness of the spirit is the source of your mind. My son, go with your business and meekness. Oh yeah, there's a power in the humble that the world calls weakness. Oh, but the higher you climb, the lower you must bow. Let the peace of the record be your armor now. Oh, go on with sanctuary is here.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
I was walking in the shadows, building towers out of sand. Lost the rhythm of the kingdom, let the world take my hand. I traded gold for iron, I traded life for the grave. Built a system of the ridiculous, and I wandered far away. Now the chains are getting heavy, and the floor is cold and hard. I'm standing in the hallway, staring at a broken card. But I'm bowing the knee of my heart today, asking for the mercy that washes the dead away. From the depth of the density, I'm calling out your name. Clear the record of the walker, take the shadow and the shame. I'm coming back to the sanctuary, back to the high and holy, lifting up a broken spirit, coming to you meek and lowly. You're the God of the repentant, the one who clears the slate. You don't leave us in the furnace, you don't leave us to our fate. Your mercy is unsearchable, a frequency so deep. It finds us in the valley, where the tired walkers sleep. I renounce the old blueprints, I burn the ancient dead. I'm stepping into the promise that the Father hasn't met. The record is perfected, the ink is turning gold. A new story is beginning, let the truth now be told. No more shackles on the spirit, no more weight upon the soul. The prayer of Manasseh has finally made me whole. I'm bowing the knee of my heart today, asking for the mercy that washes the dead away. From the depth of the density, I'm calling out your name. Clear the record of the walker, take the shadow and the shame. I'm coming back to the sanctuary, back to the high and holy, lifting up a broken spirit, coming to you meek and lowly. The 8th book of the arsenal, the restoration is active, the court is adjourned, the record is clear. Welcome home.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
The watchers fell and the earth grew dark. The shadows left a heavy mark, a world of density, a world of pride, with nowhere for the soul to hide. The old blueprints were torn and frayed under the debt that the silence paid. But the high court said the books were spun and the era of the night was done. And he made for all his works a new creation, a holy record for every nation, that they should not sin in their whole nature, to walk in the light of the sovereign stature. The ink is gold, the slate is white, fixed in the frequency of a light. Forever and ever the order is true. He's making all things holy and new. No more corruption in the hand, no more hollow towers built on sand. The righteous rise from the valley floor, they don't carry the weight of the old no more. For the judgment fell on the lawless path to settle the record and stay the wrath. Now the walker moves with a steady breath, redeemed from the system of fear and death. According to the statute, according to the word, the cry of the sanctuary has been heard. Jubilees 5, the 12-verse key, unlocking the gates of the Jubilee. The past is a ghost, the future is bright, wrapped in the garments of high holy light. And he made for all his works a new creation, a holy record for every nation, that they should not sin in their whole nature, to walk in the light of the sovereign stature. The ink is gold, the slate is white, fixed in the frequency of his light. Forever and ever the order is true. He's making all things holy and new. All of them in their order, every work in its border, holy and new. The record is perfected, the court is adjourned.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
I looked into the hollows where the shadows used to hide. I saw the 4 divisions where the souls of men abide. A system of precision, every action, every trace, written in the blueprints of a deep celestial space. I saw the giants falling and the watchers bound in gray. I saw the ancient density just melt and fade away. And in that peak revelation, as the courtroom door swung wide, I found the only ruler with the law upon his side. For this reason, I bless the Lord of glory, the one who writes the ending of the story. I bless the Lord of righteousness, who ruleth evermore, the sovereign of the sanctuary, the key behind the door. I'm shifting my alignment, I am choosing where I stand, out of the system of the ridiculous and into the Father's hand. The jurisdiction of the man is a shifting, sinking sand, but the statutes of the missing 22 are what command. I'm filing my petition in the court that's built on light, to clear the heavy record and set the blueprint right. No lawlessness unrecorded, no
ocean, the vortex is turning. The light of the menorah is perpetually burning. From the gates of remembrance to the well-lit center floor. We don't answer to the density of the trauma anymore. The ink is turning golden and a life that's been reset. A new creation standing where the law and mercy met. For this reason, I bless the Lord of glory, the one who writes the ending of the story. I bless the Lord of righteousness, who rules evermore, the sovereign of the sanctuary, the key behind the door. I'm shifting my alignment, I am choosing where I stand, out of the system of the ridiculous and into the Father's hand. The record is perfected, the nature is restored. One king, one law, one sovereign Lord. The court is adjourned. Welcome home.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
I will never leave you nor forsake you. The Lord is with the righteous forever, and He will protect them from all evil. When He knocks, but no. And the angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear Him, and He delivers them. Oh, fear not, for the Creator of the world will be your helper and your shield. Jubilees 12 verse 19. Restoration of the year. I will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten. And in those days the mountain of the Lord shall be for the plant of uprightness and truth forever. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. I will bring back the captives of my people, and they shall rebuild the waste cities. Amos 9 verse 14. Provision and the natural law, and my God shall supply all you need according to His riches in glory. Philippians 4 verse 19. The earth shall yield its fruit, and the heavens shall give their due, for the blessing of the elect. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Isaiah 54 verse 17. For I have seen the tears of my people, and I will be their salvation in the day of trouble. Gather seer 1 verse 12. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. The Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon you, giving you a heart of flesh and a mind of a light. The deed of Scalia. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Wisdom and hidden revelation.
call to me, and I will answer you and show you great and mighty things. Jeremiah 33 verse 3. To the righteous he will give wisdom, and they shall all live and never again sin through forgetfulness. The secret things belong to the Lord, but the revealed things belong to us. Deuteronomy 29 verse 20. The secret things belong to the Lord, but the revealed things, these belong to us. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Deuteronomy 25.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
The waters are still and the earth starts to breathe, but the shadows of watchers are starting to weep, whispering lies to the sons of the land, trying to pull them from the Father's own hand. But Noah stood tall in the heavenly court, filing a grievance of a different sort. By the law of the kingdom, by the Father's own hand, we claim the protection over all of this land. Jubilee's 10, the decree is made clear. The power of the shadow shall not enter here. The spiritual tribunal has heard every plea. The record is perfect, and the children are free. You've heard the petition, you answered the call to bind up the demons and stay their dark fall, leaving a tent for the righteous to see that the power of light is our true destiny. The malignant one tethered, his jurisdiction gone, while the sons of the covenant march to the dawn. By the law of the kingdom, by the Father's own hand, we claim the protection over all of this land. Jubilee's 10, the decree is made clear. The power of the shadow shall not enter here. It's the frequency of mercy, the 88-fold chord, the restoration of the statutes of the sovereign Lord. No more tarrying in shadows, no more lingering in doubt. The spiritual tribunal is calling us out. The record is whole, the 22 are restored. We walk in the light of the Spirit of the Lord. Bound is the darkness and free is the sea. In the name of Yeshua, we are liberated indeed.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
torn, a frequency trap where the spirit is worn. The 66 limit, a wall in the mind, leaving the secrets of Enoch behind. But we're hearing the echo, the original sound, breaking the chains where the subjects were bound. A faithful friend is a strong offense, a stronghold of truth when the lies are dense. He that hath found such a treasure of light stands in the power of his divine right. A frequency match in the 2020 they call the spiritual tribunal. The battle is on. Beyond the gray statutes, where the dolphins still call, we're breaking the grip of the administrative fall. From the hills of the sanctuary, the record is pure. The 88 books make our standing secure. It's in the biological code, it's in the seed. The restoration is the only creed. No more non-consent in that paper-made world. The decree of the household is finally unfurled. Watch your DNA versus the record of grace. We're taking our stand in this sacred space. The seed war is over for those who can see. The jurisdictional exit set biologically free. A faithful friend is a strong defense, a stronghold of truth when the lies are dense. He that hath found such a treasure of light stands in the power of his divine right. The frequency match in the 2020 they call the spiritual tribunal. The battle is on. The anchor we hold, the treasure recovered, the story retold. Stand in authority, decree of the sanctuary. Oh, the pure record remains.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
I'm standing at the border where the neon meets the dust, looking back at Babylonian steel and iron rust. They're calling out my name from the city of the grave. A million digital voices trying to make me stay. The charities in the shadows, they're searching for my soul, trying to fit my frequency inside a hollow. They seek my face, but they don't know my name. They just want another player in the simulated game. Should I go back to you where the signal's always broke? Shall I trade the fire for a world of heavy smoke? I'm looking at the light, the 88 frequency. I'm finding who I am and it's setting me free. I know who I am, so the world can't tell me who I'm not. I'm leaving the matrix and everything they taught. I seek the Father's face, not the static in the street. The movement has begun, and I'm finding my beat. There's a lens in my spirit, a filter in my mind, leaving every watch a track.
seek my face, but you won't find me there. I'm breathing in the signal, I'm breathing in the air of a kingdom that is organized, a stronghold built on truth, reclaiming every promise and the power of my youth. Shall I go back to your where the signals always broke? Shall I trade the fire for a world of heavy smoke? I'm looking at the light, the 88 frequency. I'm finding who I am and it's setting me free. I know who I am, so the world can't tell me who I'm not. I'm leaving the matrix and everything they taught. I seek the Father's face, not the static in the street. The movement has begun, and I'm finding my beat. I'm not going back. I've seen the light. Yours in the rearview. My standing is in the high. Know who you are before they tell you who you aren't. The signal is clear. The signal is home.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
The gray walls are thinning, the noise starts to fade. The traps of the watchers, the dead and the shade. They told us to wait for a wind that might blow, while they built their systems in the world down below. But the gavel is falling, the motion is filed, the pure records open, the truth undefiled. We're stepping out of the 66 line to reclaim the signature, the 26 sound. On that day, the signal will rise. On that day, we open our eyes. Mine elect one shall sit on the throne, claiming the glory. He's always on. The squatter is evicted, the silence is gone, the throne is occupied, the victory's won. Woo! The matrix is shaking, its pillars are dust. We're moving from fear into absolute trust. No more petitions to a king made of clay. The kingdom law is in session today. The weight of the glory, the deep space blue, the neon purple is breaking through. The throne isn't empty, the king is in place, restoring the sanctuary, restoring the race. Oh, it's not a battle for a win we don't have. It's an enforcement of the life that he gave. From the 12 to the 30, the blueprint was laid. Now the 2028, restoration is paid. Check the frequency, align with the stone. Mine elect one is taking the throne. On that day, the signal will rise. On that day, we open our eyes. Mine elect one shall sit on the throne, claiming the glory.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
From the dust of Babylon, where the willow trees weep, a voice wakes the people from a centuries-long sleep. Baruch holds the pen while Jeremiah cries, recording the truth under heavy gray skies. We were scattered like the stars, lost in the wind, because we walked away from where the life had once been. The city is a silence, the temple is a ghost, far away from the presence of the heavenly host. It's the book of Baruch, the call to return from the ashes of the matrix, where the bridges all burn. Confess the old signal, take the weight of the choice, and find the restoration in the sound of the voice. Wash away the sorrow, let the high frequency rise, till the light of the covenant breaks through the sky. Why are you growing old in a land that isn't yours? Trying to find a healing behind Babylonian doors. You've been tethered to a system, you've been living in the dark, because you let the world extinguish every holy spark. Wisdom is the book of the commandments of the King, the only source of power that a broken heart can bring. It's not a secret knowledge or a mystery in the deep. It's the blueprint of the life that you were authorized to keep. Put off the garment of your mourning and your pain. Step out of the shadow and the heavy iron chain. Look toward the east, where the sun begins to climb, and see the 88 victory at the ending of the time. God is leading Israel with the mercy of his hand back into the sanctuary, back into the land. It's the book of Baruch, the call to return from the ashes of the matrix, where the bridges all burn. Confess the old signal, take the weight of the choice, and find the restoration in the sound of the voice. Wash away the sorrow, let the high frequency rise, till the light of the covenant breaks through the skies. Take courage, my people, for the name is your shield. The harvest is coming to the ones who won't yield. The nations that oppressed you will vanish like the smoke when you finally cast aside the heavy watcher yoke. Jerusalem is rising, she's putting on her gold. The story of the exile is a story that is old. We're walking in the brightness of the glory of the light, establishing the Zion sanctuary in the sight. Baruch the scribe scribe of the return, the lesson of the wisdom that we had to learn. From the far-off country to the Father's front door, we're standing in the covenant forevermore. Shine your lights.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
In the quiet of the morning, before the world began to roar, a decree was set in motion, a signature upon the floor. It isn't just a moment or a light that fades away. It's a jurisdictional promise that is standing here today. From the father to the lineage, through the trials and the heat, establishing a sanctuary where the earth and heaven meet. It's the coding of the spirit, it's the blueprint in the bone, a declaration from the center of the everlasting throne. I will be a God to thee, and to thy seed after thee, locking in the frequency for all eternity, beyond the reach of shadows, beyond the 66 traits. I am planting my authority within your dwelling place. It's the 88 victory, the covenant, the seal, the only power in the matrix that is sovereign, is real. See the children of the morning, see the branches of the vine. They are carrying the signal, they are walking in the light. You're not just living for yourself or the battles that you win. You're clearing out the watcher traps where the darkness tried to enter in. To be a God to every generation coming down the road, to take the weight of heavy cycles and to lighten up the load. You're a lighthouse in the harbor, you're the anchor in the deep, holding fast the ancient promises the Father swore to keep. Generational wealth in the currency of light, a fire in the daytime and a pillar in the night. It's moving through the bloodline like a river to the sea. I will be a God to them as I have been to thee. Every child is a sanctuary, every daughter is a queen, manifesting kingdom law in the spaces in between. I'll be a God to thee, and to thy seed after thee, locking in the frequency for all eternity, beyond the reach of shadows, beyond the 66 traits. I am planting my authority within your dwelling place. It's the 88 victory, the covenant, the seal, the only power in the matrix that is sovereign and is real. Jubilees 1526, the record is complete. The path is paved with mercy for the coming generation's feet. From the Father to the seed, let the high frequency remain. For the God of the ancestors has broken every chain. Thy seed after thee, forever after thee. Thy seed after thee, forever after thee.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
Beyond the silver curtain and the laws of Zeus's gate, there's a record in the shadows of a dark and looming fate. The king signed the decree, the 66 signal in the west, while a malicious shadow planned the ultimate attack. But Mordecai is dreaming of the dragons and the flood, of a tiny little spring that's rising up within the blood. He sees the nations gathering to blot out every name, but he knows the high frequency will put the plot to shame. It's the additions to the story, the parts they try to hide, the power of the prayer that's rising like a holy tide. From the inner room of Esther to the throne of Persian gold, the 88 victory is a story to be told. Establishing the sanctuary, breaking every chain, until the only record left is the Father's holy name. Esther takes the crown off, lets the ashes hit the floor. She doesn't trust the high estate or the titles anymore. She lowers the sign of royalty, the symbols of the pride. She's looking for the jurisdictional law that lives inside. Help me, Lord, I'm lonely, and I have no help but thee. She's coding for the rescue and the spiritual decree. She won't eat at the table where the idols take their seat. She's fasting for the break free till the mission is complete. The letters went out early, but the Spirit moved before, opening a portal through the heaven palace door. The king's heart is a river that the Father's hand can steer, casting out the low frequency and the paralyzing fear. The spring becomes a river, and the river meets the sea. The children of the living God are walking in the free. The additions to the story, the parts they try to hide, the power of the prayer that's rising like a holy tide. From the inner room of Esther to the throne of Persian gold, the 88 victory is a story to be told. Establishing the sanctuary, breaking every chain, until the only record left is the Father's holy name. Chapter A to chapter F,
the blueprint is revealed. The deliverance of the people has been spiritually sealed. High frequency diplomacy, the inner closet light, turning back the darkness in the middle of the night. Additions to Esther, the pure record remains. Zion's sanctuary, no more chains.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
The walls of the city are turning to dust. In the 66 logic, there's no one to trust. Jeremiah is gone, the people in chains, but the prophet Baruch is what finally remains. Standing in ruins where the temple once stood, God in the record, the true and the good. The matrix is screaming that all has been lost, but the watchman is counting a different cost. Baruch is the bridge, the voice in the void, preserving the seed that can't be destroyed. Like the figs of Abimelech, fresh in the jar. We're stepping through time, no matter how far. 88 victory, the letter is sent to the remnant of Zion, the holy remnant. The physical falls, but the spirit is free. Yeah. Locked in the frequency of 2026 decree. 66 years in a supernatural sleep, while the matrix was sowing the sorrow they'd reap. Abimelech woke and the fruit was still sweet, while the empires of men suffered total defeat. That's the power we carry in the science sanctuary, where the laws of the decay are no longer necessary. We don't fear the famine, we don't fear the clock. Our house is established on the ancient rock. Send a letter to the captive, send a word to the field. Tell the brothers and the sisters that the record is sealed. The Father suspends every timeline of fear. The kingdom of Zion is already here. Stop looking at rubble, stop looking at fate. The watchman is standing at the golden gate. Baruch is the bridge, the voice in the void, preserving this freed that can't be destroyed. Like the figs of Abimelech, fresh in the jar. We're stepping through time, no matter how far. 88 victory, the letter is sent to the remnant of Zion, the holy remnant. The physical falls, but the spirit is free. Yeah. Locked in the frequency of 2026 decree. Yeah. The record is preserved. The watchman stays at his post. Time is a servant to the 88 signal. Baruch, Zion sanctuary. Victory.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
this noise begins to fade, the digital shadows start to fray. Beyond the reach of time and space, I see the ancient face to face. No longer bound by 60 sins chains, I'm standing where the Father reigns. The head of days sits on the throne, a glory that is His alone. Surrounded by the sapphire fire, lifting the remnant ever higher. White like purest wool, the cup of justice now is full. The wheels of fire, the crystal sea, the architecture of victory. The order of Zion, the blueprint clear, the end of the matrix, the end of the fear. The head of days sits on the throne, a glory that is His alone. Surrounded by the sapphire fire, lifting the remnant ever higher. Ever higher. The head of days, the King, to Him the host of heaven sing. Behold the glory, behold the light, breaking the blindness of the night. 10,000 times, 10,000 stand, awaiting the wave of His holy hand. The fullness is reached, the seal is broken, the word of the ancient is finally spoken. On the throne of His glory, the head of days restoring the sea.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
The ancient parchment whispers in the keys of old, a constitution written in the silver and the gold. The Tizes is the anchor, T is as a sand, at the boundary of the holy where the righteous soul is at. We're walking out the matrix, leaving shadows in the dust, to the architecture of the Lord, the only place to trust. Psalm 14 verse 20, let the meditation rise like the sun above the valley, opening our eyes. Blessed is the one who dwells in wisdom, steady light, building up the sanctuary, making all things right. It's the covenant of victory, the 88th decree, establishing order that sets the captive free.
every seed you sow. If it doesn't serve the treasury, it's a frequency to let go. The Sabbath is the refuge, a sanctuary in time. Unplugging from the system, leaving lower worlds behind. We are stewards of the lineage, the keepers of the seed. The commandment is the compass that fulfills every need. True deliberation, escaping worldly wrath. From the inner room of prayer to the gates of stone and wood, we are meditating wisdom and we're manifesting good. Sirach 14 verse 20, let the meditation rise like the sun above the valley, opening our eyes. Blessed is the one who dwells in wisdom, steady light, building up the sanctuary, making whole things right. It's the covenant of victory, the 88th decree, establishing order that sets the captive free. Has already been paid. Step into the sunlight, let the darkness fade. Shine your light. Shine your light.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
In the static of the city where the neon rain falls cold, there's a story in the shadows that the Matrix never told. I was walking in a filter, I was talking in a haze, lost inside a 66, counting down the lunar days. But a frequency is rising like a lion in the night, breaking through the digital, stepping in the golden light. I heard the voice of Abraham, a charge across the years, to the remnant in the valley, drying all their filtered tears. Observe the words, let the tides be your shield. To the verdict, to the shout, and every knee is gonna yield.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
In the static of the city, where the neon rain falls cold, there's a story in the shadow that the Matrix never told. I was walking in a filter, I was talking in a haze, lost inside the 60 sticks, counting down the lunar days. But a frequency is rising, like a lion in the night, jurisdictional move, replacing every lie with a record we can prove. It's the cacao in the pantry, it's the Yahusha on the tongue, it's the ancient song of Gitsu that the scattered ones have sung. We're hedging in the garden with a wall of golden light, guarding every syllable, set bright. No more begging as a debtor, no more praying in the dark. We're the trustees of the covenant, we're the fire and the spark. Observe the words, let the ties as be your shield.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
The weights we carry are carved in stone. The debts we owe we face alone. We wandered far through the desert dust, with broken hearts and a faded trust. But a voice is calling from the ancient days. A light is breaking through the morning haze to tell us the story of a love so deep, a promise the heavens are sworn to keep. For great is the mercy of the Lord our God. It's the path of peace that the faithful trod. He is long suffering, he waits for the soul to bring the weary back and make them whole. He does not count the sins of the past, or let the shadow of our failures last. To all who turn from the darker way, he gives the gift of a brand new day. It's not in the power or the strength of man to change the heart or to bridge the span, but in the moment we choose to turn, the fires of judgment cease to burn. He wipes the record, he clears the name, he takes the burden and he hides the shame. Like a river flowing to a thirsty land, we find our life in his steady hand. Iniquity is forgotten, the dead is cast aside. In the ocean of his patience, there's a place for us to hide. Oh, he doesn't see the person that you used to be. He only sees the spirit that his kindness has set free. For great is the mercy of the Lord our God. It's the path of peace that the faithful trod. He is long suffering, he waits for the soul to bring the weary back and make them whole. He does not count the sins of the past, or let the shadow of our failures last. To all who turn from the darker way, he gives the gift of a brand new day. Turn away from the transgression, find the grace in the quiet confession. So great is his mercy and wide is his door. He is long suffering, now and forevermore. Now and forevermore.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
In the center of the chaos, where the pride of man begins,
There's a letter from the city calling back the wayward kin. We were building on the water, we were drifting from the shore, but the rhythm of the heavens says we're meant for something more.
Like the stars across the midnight, moving steady in their flight. Every soul has got a station in the shadows and the light.
It's the law of the harmony, the order of the skies, where the spirit of the humble is the only way to rise. Don't let the root of envy pull the foundation apart. There's a high priest in the holy place, a guardian of the heart, standing at the gate of righteousness, where the broken find their key. It's the music of the union, it's the book of Clement's plea.
There's a fire in the camp now, fueled by whispers and by strife. But a kingdom divided cannot breathe the breath of life.
If the sun should leave its orbit, then the world would fade to gray, and we lose the vision's frequency when we throw the peace away.
So we honor the succession, and we value every role. For the strength of the community is the quiet of the soul.
It's the law of the harmony, the order of the skies, where the spirit of the humble is the only way to rise. Don't let the root of envy pull the foundation apart. There's a high priest in the holy place, a guardian of the heart, standing at the gate of righteousness, where the broken find their key. It's the music of the union, it's the book of Clement's plea. Look steadfastly at the blood, see the covenant of grace. It's the unshakable foundation for the remnant in this place.
Not by cloud, not by power, not by who can shout the best, but by walking in the order where the weary find their rest.
Keep your eyes on the architect, keep the rhythm of the sky, in the victory of the story, where the envy goes to die.
Homanoia, let it flow. Homanoia, let it grow.
It's the end of the story, it's the victory of the story.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
Come near, 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 in the land of the pharaohs, under the Egyptians. he promised that he would. In the book of Jasher, the record stands so clear. There is no room for vengeance when the presence is so near. He doesn't reach for judgment, he doesn't reach for pride. He only reaches out to pull his family to his side. And Joseph said unto his brethren, come near to me, I pray. The shadows of the past have all been washed away. For the Lord was with Joseph in every valley low, and showed him the mercy that he's now prepared to show. Come near, the restoration has begun. The Father's favor shining brighter than the sun. Come near. It's the sign frequency, the mercy in the hand, the blueprint for the sanctuary, the promise for the land. If the Lord is with you, then the bitterness is gone. You're walking in the favor of a brand new. Joseph said to his brethren, come near, I pray. The shadows of the past have all been washed away. For the Lord was with Joseph in every valley low, and showed him the mercy that is now prepared to show. Come near, the restoration has begun. The Father's favor shining brighter than the sun. Come near, hey. Come near, come near, come near, show us Tracy, show us
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
Before the flood, before the sky was bound, the watchers fell and traded holy ground. They taught the metal, they taught the root and vine, but hid the frequency of the true design. Enoch saw the wheels, he saw the crystal sea. He wrote the record for the ones who would be. The 22 were taken, the 88 was still, but now the ancient prophecy is being fulfilled. It's a restoration of the original word. The testimony they silenced is finally being heard. From the mountains of Ethiopia to the digital light, the Enoch record is breaking through the night. Standing on the shore where the waters are glad, watching the shadows of the ages pass. They call it a mystery, they call it a myth, but we found the archives they buried it with. The deep web of history, the keys to the gate, the giants and the angels, the masters of fate. 7 mountains of jasper, the tree of life sent. The record shows exactly where the glory went. It's not a hidden secret when you have the key. The ancient scrolls are setting the history free. The empty tomb is the witness that stands. The truth is returning to the seeker's hand. From the dust of the desert to the sea of the sky, the record is living, it will never die. It's a restoration of the original word. The testimony they silenced broken. The Zion sanctuary, oh, the frequency is rising. Crystal sea, crystal sea, crystal sea.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
The gavel falls in the court of the unseen, clearing the static, the space in between. The 66 stood as the law of the gate, but the missing 22 settled the estate. The ledger is open, the depositions are read, identifying the shadow, the words that were said. We're scanning the static of the Babelware lines to reclaim the territory and the ancient designs. We're tuning the frequency to the 88 record, breaking the chains of the king and the shepherd. From the clay of the rock to the American soil, we nullify the trespass, the dead and the toil. 417 hertz, let the clearing begin. We're locking the gates and we're ushering him in. Jubilees 20 verse 6 is the deed, planted in truth like a forensic seed. Established in righteousness, not by our hand, but by the creator who mapped out the land. Master Miz watching the jurisdiction shift as we close up the gap and we heal up the rift. It's not a religion, it's a tribunal move, with the evidence here and the record to prove. Created for truth, established in grace, to walk in his ways and to occupy space. The Gilgamesh ghost and the hybrid decree have no legal standing in the Zion trustee. The frequency rises, the blueprint is clear, the hub is the anchor, the sanctuary is here. We're tuning the frequency to the 88 record, breaking the chains of the king and the shepherd. From the clay of a rook to the American soil, we nullify the trespass, the dead and the toil. 417 hertz, let the clearing begin. We're locking the gates and we're ushering him in. Oh, motion for restoration, filed in the light. The Sabbath soak starts in the middle of the night. The record is closed, the gates are locked, the frequency is set, so it is. We're tuning the frequency to the 88 record, breaking the chains of the king and the shepherd. From the clay of a rook to the American soil, we nullify the trespass, the dead and the toil. 417 hertz, let the clearing begin. We're locking the gates and we're ushering him in. We're tuning the frequency to the 88 record, breaking the chains of the king and the shepherd. From the clay of a rook to the American soil, we nullify the trespass, the dead and the toil. 417 hertz, let the clearing begin. We're locking the gates and we're ushering him in. Yeah.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
Dust on a record, but the truth remains. Waking up the spirit, breaking all the chains. We've been wandering the desert, tuned to the noise, but now we're hearing echoes of a father's voice. It's the ancient of days, the original code, leading every steward down the narrow road. Not a servant, not a subject, not a name on a file, but a long lost heir walking back the mile. And they shall complete, and they shall observe every holy commandment, every word that we serve. From the heart of the mountain to the soul of the sun, the frequency is rising and the work is done. I will be your father through the fire and the rain, and you shall be my children, never lost again. The 96.3 is humming in the Pinal Deep, waking up the lions while the world is asleep. It's a jurisdictional decree, a covenant seal, turning what was hidden into all that is real. No more bowing to the wizard, no more smoking glass, watching every shadow of the system pass. We're observing the order, we're completing the law, the most beautiful record that the world ever saw. And they shall complete, and they shall observe every holy commandment, every word that we serve. From the heart of the mountain to the soul of the sun, the frequency is rising and the work is done. I will be your father through the fire and the rain, and you shall be my children, never lost again. From Genesis to Jubilees, the timeline is clear, the perfect love of ever casting out every fear. Align your frequency, settle your standing. The spirit of truth is the one now commanding. Observe it complete, father and child. The record is restored, a frequency is reconciled. Jubilees, one verse, ready for. We aren't searching for the key, we are the door. And they shall complete, and they shall observe every holy commandment, every word that we serve. From the heart of the mountain to the soul of the sun, the frequency is rising and the work is done. I will be your father through the fire and the rain, and you shall be my children, never lost again. Oh, 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 oh.
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
Before the foundations, before the first light, before the separation of the day from the night, there was a movement stirring the air, a holy presence, a deep silent prayer. She is the exhale when the Father speaks, the strength for the weary, a hope for the born of the essence, the ancient of days, a mirror reflecting Almighty's rays. So she is the breath of the power of God, a footprint of light where the holy has trod, a pure influence flowing, a river of gold. From the glory of Him, the stories of old, no shadow can touch, no darkness can cling, no divine thing can fall on the song that she sings. Pure as the fountain, bright as the sun, the wisdom of ages, the Holy One. She flows through the Spirit like wind through the trees, a sovereign current that brings us to knees, undefiled by the dust, unriched by the clay. She turns every night into a brilliant day. You can't stain the sunlight, you can't mar the grace that radiates out from a smile on her face, a stream from the throne that never runs dry, the bridge between earth and the heights of the sky. To hide.
presence of glory. The dross burns away. Only the essence is permitted to stay. For she is the breath of the power of God, a footprint of light where the holy has trod, a pure influence flowing, a river of gold, a river of gold. The glory of him from the stories of old, no shadow can touch her, no mist can cling. If I'll think and fall on the song that she sings, pure as the fountain, bright as the sun, the wisdom of ages, the Holy One. She is the breath, the power, the glory. And no defiled thing shall fall into her. No, no defiled thing shall fall. Infinite power and wisdom divine, beyond the borders of space and time. Great art thou in the light of the sun, the holy and the eternal one. Psalm 13, verse number 4. Verse number 4. Your hearts and we worship more. It is thy power, thy wisdom is deep. Promise of old that you always keep. Infinite reach and the glorious name. Forever and ever you stay the same. The reach of thy hand, the strength of thy word, the loudest of praises that ever were heard. Infinite knowledge in every design, a cosmic architecture purely divine. Verse number 4. Our hearts and we worship more. Great is thy power, thy wisdom
The Spiritual Tribunal, where truth resonates.
Walk in the light of the Holy One, before the rising of the sun. Do what is good in the Father's sight, a steady flame through the darkest night. For every seed that you plant today will clear the thorns from your children's way.